Hello everyone. So thank you for joining the seminar today. So let's get into the topic. So today's seminar's topic is artificial intelligence in the medical field. Right. We've all heard about this term artificial intelligence, right? So let's see what AI is. Before that, let me just introduce myself. My name is Samyukta Vijay and I'm a passionate 7th grader. I love to learn and share the knowledge that I've learned. My favorite subjects are maths and science, and I've gotten a gold medal in the science Olympiad. Public speaking is my thing. I've completed 2 certifications in Udemy Academy on public speaking, and I've even gotten a few opportunities to host my annual days. So when I'm not studying or when I'm not speaking, I enjoy vlogging videos on YouTube or Instagram. So these videos are either educational, or they're related to food, or they're related to travel. Honesty and friendliness are my 2 guiding principles. I believe that you should use your voice for the benefit of others so that they can learn as well as you. Now, that's enough about me. Let's go through the agenda for today's seminar, Artificial Intelligence in the Medical Field. So, firstly, we're going to see what AI is. Then, we're going to go through a quick history of artificial intelligence. Then, we're going to see how AI helps us in healthcare, basically in diagnostics, personalized treatment, and beyond diagnostics and treatments, AI's diverse roles in healthcare. Then, I'm sure all of you know that everything has 2 sides. So we're going to see the 2 sides to AI, a friend or a foe. Next, we're going to have a summary. And last, but definitely not the least, we're going to have a quiz. So the most important thing about this quiz is, well, firstly, it's going to be about all the topics that we've discussed today. Secondly, the quiz winners, the first 2 quiz winners especially, will be getting 1 ticket each to go to the Science Center Singapore. Well, I'll reveal more details about this later, so keep your ears peeled throughout the seminar. Now, let's dive into the interesting world of artificial intelligence. Right, so now many of you definitely would have heard of this term artificial intelligence. So please feel free to tell me right now what artificial intelligence is according to you in the chat box, please. According to you, what artificial intelligence is, and remember, there are no wrong answers. Anyone in the chat box? It can be anything that you think artificial intelligence is. It doesn't have to be what the actual definition is. Okay? Artificial intelligence is made by humans. Okay, I've gotten some really good answers from our classmates. That's great. So I see a lot of you here have an idea of what today's seminar is about. That's great. But before I go to reveal what the answer to this question is, I'm just going to show you a few stats. And you can just guess whether or what role it has to play in relation with artificial intelligence. Firstly, $1.56 trillion. Now think, what might this be in relation to artificial intelligence?
Counting money.
Counting money, yeah, you kind of...
For the amount of money spent on creating artificial intelligence.
Yes, that's right. Yes, as one of our classmates answered, this amount of money is the total market value expected to reach by 2030 for AI. Next, I'm going to show you the next number, $260 billion.
Is that the market for AI?
Okay, yeah, you guys are kind of close. But let me just reveal the answer. So $260 billion is the investment in AI startups around the world. That's only as of 2021. Now, I'm going to show you the third stat, 85 million.
number of robots made?
No, it's not the
Number
answer.
of users?
No, and please use the chat box. Actually, I'm sure we might have seen this in many films. This is the number of jobs lost because of artificial intelligence automation done by 2030 itself. There are 97 million new jobs that could be created, but we have to upskill ourselves along with AI so that we don't stay in loss because we develop AI, right? I'm going to come back to my question. What artificial intelligence is? Well, AI is a technology which is used in softwares, in a machine, or a software embedded inside of a machine. So, of course, like some of you told, AI is intelligent machines created by humans that can mimic human capabilities. So this involves decision making, problem solving, learning, and even creativity. Now, AI is a really vast topic and I could go talking on days about this. But if I want to broadly say that AI is made up of a few bases, here they are. Number one, the first pillar is machine learning. Let's say you're reading for an exam or a test, and of course you use a textbook, right? When you read the textbook, you're basically reading data, or rather, you're learning the data for a future purpose. That is what machine learning does. With a given set of data, machine learning can learn patterns and, well, basically learn the data so that it can use it for future purposes. So this is very convenient for machines or rather this is very convenient for machines and programmers because the programmers don't have to program the machine to tell it what to do based on the data. The machines can learn from the data itself. Right. Now, coming to the second pillar, natural language processing. So, deep learning advancements led to significant improvement in natural language processing. But what is natural language processing, if you might ask? Well, we might have studied in younger grades that machines work on something called binary language, right? Binary language is basically zeros and ones all mashed up together. Kind of confusing. But we also know that ChatGPT, right? I'm sure everybody here knows that. We also know that when we ask ChatGPT a question in English, it replies back to us in English as well. But how does it do that when it talks in binary language or when it works in binary language? Well, that's where natural language processing comes in. Natural language processing acts as a link between artificial intelligence and the humans, enabling AI to understand and generate human language more effectively. Now, I'll give you more examples of this further down the line. Next, third pillar, we have computer vision or vision tech. So, like the name sounds, vision tech, computer vision or vision tech analyzes images or videos. So based on this pattern or data that it's observed, it can use these data for further future uses, just like machine learning does. So, like an example for this is like in your phone. Sometimes when you set Face ID in your phone, it might ask you to scan your whole entire face, right? That's because artificial intelligence wants to, well, make sure that it got the characteristics of your face right, so that it can use your facial characteristics to open your phone. That is where computer vision is used, and it goes all the way further to self-driving cars. Yeah, like the Teslas by Elon Musk, right? They also use computer vision or vision tech to safely navigate through the road. Now, coming back to natural language processing, I just want to show a little example. The Galaxy S24. Anybody has heard of the Galaxy S24 here? Okay, yeah, I see a few people raising their hands. That's great. So the Galaxy S24, you know what? Let me just show you a video. so that you can understand the concept of how it uses natural language processing better. Okay, please let me know if you can hear my audio. So have you seen at what level artificial intelligence is right now? So have you ever wondered how artificial intelligence has developed up to this level? That's why we're just going to go through a really quick history of artificial intelligence. So AI is not a recent term like you might have thought. Artificial intelligence dates way back to 1943. And from then onwards, AI has went through an amazing journey. And it has even gone through a few breaks or naps in 1974, known as the AI winter. And all of you might know that since the year 2020, artificial intelligence has literally skyrocketed. Uses of AI are popping up everywhere, like the healthcare. So like healthcare industry and like the finance industry, it's been popping up everywhere. Now that we've seen a brief history of artificial intelligence, let me just show you a few more stats. You don't need to answer for these, but it's just a good to know basis, right? Now, 80% of healthcare organizations around the world are already using or have planned to use artificial intelligence by 2024. That's a lot of AI uses popping up everywhere, and that is a lot of opportunities popping up for us everywhere as well. Now, $173.48 billion. That is the amount of money expected to reach in AI in self-driving cars market by 2030 itself. Now, this is like the Tesla is also included in this market value, and 2030 is not far off, so that's a lot of money to start off with. Next, $12.81 billion is the amount of money, or rather the market value, for AI in facial recognition, your phones, right? So that is expected to reach this value by 2027. Next, $33.9 billion. That is the market value expected to reach for AI in natural language processing by 2027.
Hello guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to
That's a lot of uses for artificial intelligence, isn't it? How does AI help us in healthcare? Can you imagine a world where doctors have superpowers? Like not real doctors, but AI-powered ones. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of AI in healthcare, how it's revolutionizing the game, and what future it holds. Think about it. Razor-sharp diagnosis to identify your diseases earlier. Personalized treatments tailored to your own unique needs. And empowered patients who are more involved in their healthcare journey. That's the promise of AI and is not just science fiction anymore. AI is about you, healthcare as a whole, the healthcare professionals, and improving patient outcomes. Now we'll see about this more in detail in the future slides. So, how about the future potential of AI? Well, AI can predict or diagnose health risks way before symptoms even appear. I mean, how is that possible, you might think? But that is the promise that AI holds for the future. You can also be experiencing AI-powered surgeries with minimally invasive mistakes. How about remote patient monitorings? So, like your wearables, your watches, your health watches, or whatever you want to call them, these watches, they track your vitals 24/7 so that it can warn you of any seizures or any health risks at an early stage. But with artificial intelligence embedded in it, there are no limits to what this watch can do. Next, AI also reaches the underserved and not well-off communities, but it's all in our hands if it reaches them or not. Artificial intelligence in diagnosis. I mean, we've seen about how AI helps us as a whole in healthcare, but how about in diagnosis? Well, let me just make one thing clear. Medicine is the process of eliminating probabilities. That is what AI does, but with improved accuracy, pinpoint laser sharp accuracy, whatever you want to call it. It excels at analyzing medical images like CT scans, X-rays, MRIs. Like I said, AI excels at analyzing all of these. And because of this early detection, it can give you improved treatment plans and increased patient survival rates. Okay, so think of lung cancer hidden inside a chest X-ray, almost invisible to the human eye. But AI, trained on millions of data and millions of photos and pictures, can detect it with incredible accuracy. So I'm not sure many of you might know this, but Alzheimer's early stages are often missed in scans like MRI scans. But with AI, that's not gonna happen. AI is now trained to identify these early markers of diseases like Alzheimer's. Studies show that AI-assisted diagnosis leads to early detection in various diseases by 20%. Can you imagine how many lives can be saved by that? And Dr. Lee, a radiologist, he shared how AI helped him identify a rare tumor in a patient, leading to a life-saving surgery for that patient. It's stories like these that fuel our excitement about AI's potential. Now, let's be clear here, AI is not here to replace doctors. It's a powerful tool, but doctors remain the cornerstone of medical. Well, AI is just here to empower or support the doctors in the medical field with complex decision making and compassionate care. Now, what happens after diagnostics? Of course, treatment, right? That's what AI gives as well. It gives you personalized treatment tailored to your own unique needs. Now, let's take a common example. I have a fever and my friend got a fever at the same time. Let's say we both had the same kind of treatment. Let's say we had at the same time. Now, let's say my friend got more better earlier than me. How did that happen? Well, first let me tell you that your friend's genetic makeup and your genetic makeup, it's completely different. You can't compare your friend and you in terms of genetic makeup. But if your Panadol is supposed to cure you, then why can't it cure you faster? Well, there are certain patterns, right? So there are certain patterns and some patients don't fit these patterns. So some of those patients, like me, will get better a bit later than the usual rest of patients. What artificial intelligence does, it analyzes your genetic makeup, your health choices, your lifestyle, and even the place you live, so that it can create a very own unique health profile, your very own medical fingerprint. So imagine someone diagnosed with a condition. Currently, the treatment might be based on averages, but AI can dive deeper. It can understand how your body will react to different other treatments or medicines differently. This allows AI to suggest personalized treatment plans like a bespoke suit for your health, maximizing the effectiveness and minimizing the mistakes possible. Now, this is not science fiction. AI is already guiding cancer treatment decisions, suggesting targeted therapies based on individual tumor profiles. It reacts or suggests treatment plans to you based on how your own and in each and individual tumor reacts to a certain medicine. That is really cool and that's pretty deep. But even in mental health, AI-powered chatbots offer personalized support and therapy, catering to your own unique need and experiences. Now, I just want to make this idea clear. There is something called an AI-powered chatbot, and it is sure to blow your mind. So I'm going to show it in the next slide. But before that, Imagine where treatment isn't a one-size-fits-all approach, but a journey designed just for you, where AI analyzes your health data continuously, adjusting your plans as needed, like a vigilant companion on your wellness path. This future might seem distant, but it isn't as far as you think. With doctors, researchers, and AI developers, it's closer. This incredible journey in medicine might lead to a lot of questions. That's okay. You can discuss that with me at the end of the seminar. Now, is that all AI has to offer? Just treatment and diagnosis? I know in the answer. Artificial intelligence has diverse roles in healthcare. Well, beyond the basics. Forget robots taking over hospitals. AI is a superhero with diverse powers, transforming healthcare beyond just fancy scans and diagnosis. Think faster cures with AI in drug development, or hidden details revealed in medical scans, like we talked about, right? With superpowered vision. It even helps doctors make better decisions with real-time data at their fingerprints. But wait, there's more. AI optimizes the system itself. So there's no more drowning in paperwork. AI handles all the billing and scheduling, freeing up healthcare professionals' time for patient care. And get this, AI predicts disease outbreaks even before they occur, making us prepared. Now, let's talk about you. Imagine an AI assistant answering your questions about health, of course, 24/7. Wait, imagine an AI wearable monitoring your vitals for proactive care. And imagine you being your own health boss by artificial intelligence giving you data and insights to manage your own health journey. This is the promise of artificial intelligence. Well, let's talk about this AI chatbot. Okay, let's say you got hurt and you're asking what to do to your AI chatbot. Your chatbot is going to ask you to send a photo of the wound, maybe. So based on this photo that you've sent to the chatbot, it will analyze all the characteristics that it needs. It will give you information on how your wound is right now, what stage it is in, what you need to do, and what specialist you might need to visit. Of course, this is all basic healthcare information. Like I said, it's not here to replace doctors. But of course, this does provide basic healthcare information so that AI can reach the underserved areas and the not well-off communities. That is what AI has right now. But how about the future? AI's powers just keep growing, man. I mean, you would have seen that how the history of artificial intelligence is, right? This is just the beginning. So, future of AI can be making healthcare better for everyone, or predicting your health risks, experiencing minimally invasive surgeries with the least possible mistakes, and maximized effectiveness. The future of AI in healthcare is awesome, and AI is leading the charge. Now, to just summarize up what I said, I'm just going to show you a quick and short video. Just let me know if you're not able to hear the audio of it.
Revolutionizing medicine. But how can this potential be used in the...
So, that was all about artificial intelligence in diagnosis, right? And it also included the AI-powered chatbot that I told you about earlier, right? That was pretty cool and all. But the two sides of AI, a friend or a foe. There are pros and cons of everything, AI included too. So we're going to see the pros and cons of artificial intelligence. So, firstly, the pros. Artificial intelligence can give you enhanced diagnostics like we discussed about. It can improve accuracy and efficiency, leading to better treatment outcomes. How about efficiency. AI can, of course, increase efficiency. It can free up their schedules so that they have more time for patient care, and increased efficiency in the patient treatments, or rather in the patient outcomes, is also given by artificial intelligence. Next, personalized medicine. Personalized medicine, of course, is given by AI as well. It can tailor treatments suited to your own unique needs. Now, there are cons that come along with this pros. There are data privacy concerns, like breaches and unauthorized access. Of course, it's all common everywhere there is technology, right? But we have to protect. But for now, of course, there are concerns about breaches and leaks of data. So this can threaten the patient's privacy and, of course, their trust towards artificial intelligence and the healthcare system provider itself. Next, like we saw, 85 million jobs are going to be displaced as of 2030 itself because AI automation, but 97 million new jobs to counter that could be evolved or could be created. It is our duty that we upskill ourselves together. So AI is going to be equal for everybody, or will this just be another field of inequality for people? Now, I repeat, this is just a concern and everything is in our hands. We could change the way AI is. Well, other than these cons, AI is good to go. Let me just quickly summarize what we did in today's seminar. Well, firstly, we had diagnosis. With your personal health data, artificial intelligence can diagnose you or anybody else at a very, very early stage, often before symptoms even occur. With this diagnosis in mind, artificial intelligence can suggest personalized treatment that is tailored to your own unique needs. And AI can automate scheduling, reduce tedious paperwork, reduce costs, and reduce time used so that it can free up healthcare professionals for patient care. And the future potential of AI, it's limitless. It's boundless. Of artificial intelligence in medicine or AI in any other field, its limits are boundless. So AI could revolutionize drug discovery. It could even develop preventive measures for outbreaks. It could even personalize our already personalized care even further. We have to ethically use artificial intelligence, harness its power so that we can have a healthier and happier future. Now, that's it for the seminar, but are there any doubts from you? It's okay, feel free to ask your doubts. There's nothing wrong in asking them. And if I'm not able to answer them, I'll get back to you. Any doubts? Okay, I'm getting a doubt in the chat box. It's okay, you can unmute yourself as well because of this. AI can be hacked. Okay, so artificial intelligence being hacked or not is completely in our hands. Like I said, you can of course build a lot of firewalls around artificial intelligence so that we can prevent it from being hacked. But if we want to upskill ourselves, I'm sure we're not supposed to think about hacking, because everybody should contribute to this future that we're going to have with artificial intelligence. Okay. Can AI be used to assist or prevent crimes? That is a very interesting question, and that also leads to another a whole set of topics.